Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. And today's video, as you can see from the title, is another vlog. We back at it. It's been a minute. Have I vlogged in 2021? Probably not. Been a little inconsistent in 2021, but you're gonna find out in today's video. We're gonna do some talking, we're gonna do some life things, but the first thing we're gonna do is get ready for the day. Now today is a semi-big day. Y'all's little friend graduates from training school. We'll see how that goes today. We'll see how well she does with her test. But right now it is 9:18 in the morning. It is Saturday, March the 20th, and it's gonna be quite a busy day. So I'm gonna take you along the ride, explain to you a little bit about my inconsistency. We're gonna go plant shopping today. I need to replace some that might not have made it RIP during the winter. We're gonna do that, a little bit of that today. We're gonna do a lot today. So you guys are gonna see, I'm gonna explain everything. I'm gonna answer some of you guys' most asked questions during what has been a crazy 2021, and we gonna go on this ride. But first, let your girl get clean, let your girl make up a bed and get fresh for the day. And I have one video to record today too, so I got some content to produce on top of everything else that's going on. But let's get this day started. Let go. Your girl is ready. I didn't show that graduate today. You ready to use the bathroom? Winnie does so well with not waking me up early in the morning to go to the bathroom. She knows her mama sleeps in. You know you gotta sleep in tight, mama, right, Winnie? You know you gotta sleep in tight, mama. But don't stop you from, it's 9 o'clock, ma. Let me go to the bathroom. Yeah, girl, we gonna go. So I am dressed now. I think this is a cute top for filming. I mean, you guys only see my tops in filming, so I typically am wearing pajama bottoms, but since I'm going out today, I mean, not going out, I mean, just going to take old girl to her classes. But since I have stuff going on, I decided to put on jeans. I'm probably not gonna wear this top throughout the day, because this is one of my date tops. Like, I got this top as one of my date tops. We'll get into dating in a minute, but I bought this as one of my date tops, but I was like, I mean, my date tops can also be seen while I'm filming. It's like got a little back. I saw this Instagrammer I follow, the Maddie James, have this, and then, you know, she's an influencer. What do influencers do for me? They influence me. She influenced me too by a said top. It's from Meows and Bark boutique. I had to order it online because it is based in Florida, Jacksonville, and clearly I'm not in Jacksonville, so I ordered it. And these jeans are from Zara. These are mom jeans, but they make my little not having a butt look like I have a little butt going on. So I'm gonna put some makeup on. It is 9. Oh, what is it? Oh no, it's 10 now. It's 10:01. So we have to put on some makeup. I'll probably make me some bacon, so I'll have that before I start filming. Y'all, before I start cooking, I pulled my my baking sheet out of my bottom drawer. I saw somewhere, I don't know if it was TikTok or the Shade Room or something, but they said this is where this is a broiler. Like, this is where you're supposed to cook food at. This is like supposed to be part of the oven. And I'm like, no, it's not. This is where you put your baking sheet. How many of y'all put like pans in there, and how many of y'all broil y'all meats in there? Like, legitimately, I think it was literally the Shade Room. If I can find it, I'll put it on there. But somebody said you cook your meats in here. I put some skillets in here too. I put some of my baking sheets in here. This ain't no food place. It's too close to the floor. And not that, you know, I got any problems. I mean, my floor is clean, but still, nah, no ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, so makeup is done. Outfit is B. It is 11:16. It took me a little bit longer to do my makeup today than normal. But I'm going to film. You guys, if you watch my recent videos, know Winnie typically is sitting like somewhere here when I'm filming. It depends kind of on the day, I guess, or the mood that she's in, what she's given today. So we're gonna see if we can get some filming done. She has her little bandana on. Let's come here. You have your little bandana on because you got a cut yesterday. You got a fresh cut for grad today. You a graduate. We can't have you in your grad pictures looking all hairy. We gotta have you looking fresh. We gotta have you looking tight, girl. We didn't practice this whole week. Our task was to practice putting a hat on her head because, you know, they're going to put a little grad hat on. I did not practice. We'll practice a little bit today, but I know you're going to probably fail tremendously, so I'm not too worried about you, girl. So yeah, let's film my one video today. My one video, I really didn't know what to film today, but something came to me late in the midnight hour and I decided, why not? That's how all my ideas come, late in the midnight hour. So let's get to filming. You looking like you a little too excited. You look like you about to mess up the whole game plan today. You gonna be good? You gonna sit like a big girl? We'll see. So I am done filming, but I decided since I was still in sit down chit chat mode, I would explain two things in this video, or this little portion of the video. One, my inconsistency. I have been very inconsistent lately, and not in the sense that I think I still get one video up a week, but it hasn't been Monday, Wednesday. It's been kind of sporadic, and the content has been sporadic. Now I'll talk about the content being sporadic in a second, but the fact that I've been posting all over the place is simply because I'm trying to like get a social life. That's one thing I have lacked. I have not lacked professionally over the last, I'd say, 4 years that I've had this channel. I have not let my work, my actual 9-to-5 job, hold me back from anything. I've still done it. I've still done it tremendously. I've been able to gain success and grow in my professional life. That has been consistent. I love that. My YouTube, for 4 years, I've been consistently posting every Monday, Wednesday, and then occasionally a Friday video. But that, again, full-time work, 9 to 5, log off from my work, and then I am editing content. I'm editing content every single week. Where is the time for a social life? Like, I'll have brunch with my friends, but like, when I say social life, I mean dating. Like, when is the time for dating in any of what I just said? Like, where is there physically time to let somebody in? And I've been thinking about dating recently, and I've like been talking to friends, and I mean, of course I made my video talking about Charlotte, and I said, you know, the dating scene is piss poor here, but the reality also of the situation is, on top of it being bad, I haven't done anything to put myself out there. I have not made any time. Like, my friend Lashana sent me a post, and it was just talking about how you put so much into so much other stuff that you don't leave time for things that are important in dating. Finding a future mate is important as well. So yeah, we do have a bad dating scene here, but I also haven't made anything better by doing anything actively. Like, in the last year, we are almost we are at this point 1 full year of working from home, not seeing people. I mean, this would have been the perfect time to, you know, online date. You would have an excuse for why you're not able to meet up, you know, frequently, or come out to each other's house. I don't want to get COVID. I don't know where you've been. You have the excuse already built in. So in February, like a month ago, I decided, you know what, I'm going to get serious. Like February 17th, I said, you know what, I'm going to like actually put myself out there. So I've been on a dating app, couple dating apps, Bumble and Hinge. And so far, I've seen pretty well success on both of them. And so I've gone on like a date, and I had a few FaceTime dates, and I have another date this coming up week. And so I've actually put myself out there again, being very safe. You guys don't know me, but I'm an investigative journalist over here. So I'm not just going out on a date knowing not a single thing about these people and putting myself in a dangerous situation. People a lot of times will put themselves in dangerous situations, but your girl is not one of those people. And with this whole dating thing, again, that takes time. Like, these FaceTime dates are like 3 hours, and I typically do them after work. The 3 hours that I normally would be spending to edit content, you know, there's only but so many hours in a day. If 8 hours of them are already taken up with work, you know, spending some time with Winnie doing a walk, the editing time has definitely suffered. So I definitely have taken what would normally be a lot of my editing time to get to know people. Like talking on the phone is like, you know, that's something I can't do at the same time while I'm editing a video. So I will say, being intentional about dating in the last month, being very intentional about it, has definitely hindered some of my consistency. So not to say, you know, oh, once I'm done with this period, I'll be back to posting consistently. I might have to find a new schedule of consistency that works kind of with trying to have a social life, because your girl has not had a social life. I've been bringing you content, having a career life and a YouTube life, and not having a social life. That's why, where's the vlogs been? What can I vlog? What life is there to vlog? You've watched some of my vlogs. It's just me and Winnie. It's just me and Winnie. I am somebody who did want and does want a social life. You know, I want somebody I can walk Winnie with occasionally. So that's just a little bit about my inconsistency. Again, just have to find what works for me. But in terms of my not posting hair content, so I got a comment on my Instagram the other day. I posted my photo. I posted my living in Charlotte video, Charlotte and Raleigh video, and I posted a picture, you know, accompanying said video on my Instagram, and I got a comment, "Hey beautiful, your natural hair is fire." But let's get back to crochet. And I don't point this out to be like, this girl said this. I get DMs like this. I get questions like this all the time. Like every single day I get at least one DM from somebody. Hey, I love your new content. I don't think they love the new content. I love your new content, but I'm really missing the crochet hair. When are you gonna get back to crochet hair? Like, I love your natural hair, but I love that you're wearing your silk press, but. And I mean, it's so funny when they say that, because it's like, as I was posting this photo of me and, you know, with my straight silk press, I had this hair, and I've had this hair in for what, 3 weeks now. So when I get those DMs, I'm like, funny enough, I have in crochet hair. You guys know my content is batch film, so it's not like in real time. I didn't film the video that day. I don't know when I'm gonna put up the video I filmed today. Maybe sometime mid-April. I don't, you know, we're what, we're March the 20th. Who knows when that video will go live. But I'm always so articulate with my words, and I always know what to say and what the right thing to say, but I cannot quantify or honestly say what is going on with my love of my real hair. Like, I try to put it into words and it sounds so stupid when I say it, and it's like I'm trying to apologize for it, or I don't know what I'm trying to do. But the long and short of it is, I like my hair. Like, I like my natural hair. Like, I like my real hair. I don't know, it's like, that's the one thing I can't. Again, I'm so normally good at words. I feel like I'm so scatterbrained saying it, but like when I see a comment like that that says, let's get back to crochet hair, one, I mean, I already have crochet hair in, but two, I also really like my real hair. I think what 2020 taught me was there was more time that I wasn't at work. I didn't have to, you know, go into the office, so I could explore with wash and goes and twist outs. You know, last summer I explored more with wash and goes and twist outs more than I have ever been able to, because normally I couldn't, because I didn't want to mess up a wash and go on a Saturday and then have to go into work that Monday, but didn't have to worry about that, so I could experiment more and I could play around with stuff more. And I fell in love with Wetline, and I fell in love with like products like that, so I was able to really perfect and finally have an amazing wash and go. And then Tony, you know, my stylist, slayed my silk presses. I didn't want them silk presses the last 5 weeks. Shoot, I was shocked myself. I was flabbergasted. I was like, 5 weeks? The second one lasted 4 weeks, and the only reason it didn't last longer was because I knew I would get crucified if I didn't put crochet hair back in. I would get slaughtered on the internet. I would get more comments like this if I hadn't gone back to crochet hair, more DMs. So it was like, let me go ahead and do it. But it's not to say I don't like crochet hair. It's not to say I fell out of love with crochet hair. It's to say I fell in love with my own hair. Like, I fell in love with my own hair in 2020. And what does that mean for my crochet hair? It means that I'm still doing crochet hair. It means that I'm doing crochet hair, but it also means that I'm gonna wear my hair. And I don't know what to tell people. Like, I don't know if it's an apology that I give. Like, I apologize for like wanting like to do a wash and go on my hair, or like do a twist out. Like, I know people came to me for crochet hair 4 years ago, no, 5 years ago. This July will make 5 years that I've been in crochet hair. If you had told me in July of 2016, if you had told that girl that she would be wearing crochet hair every single day for almost 3 years straight, I would have laughed. I would have left. It wasn't no way. I was wearing that for a cruise that I was going on, and that was it. I was wearing it for a cruise, coming on to tell you guys about it, and I did not honestly at that time think that I was gonna have a crochet hair channel 5 years later. I'm somebody who changes the style of shoes that she loves or changes the style of purses that she loves every 2 years. So why did I think that I was gonna be loving and staying to one style of hair for 5 years? 5 years is a long time. So is there gonna be times that I wear my hair? Yeah, there are gonna be times. I apologize for that. I don't know what to say. I just like my hair. I like seeing it. And there are seasons where they're gonna last longer. Silk press season is winter for me. My silk press would not last 5 weeks in the summer. If I got that same silk press in August and July, honey, wouldn't have been lasting 5 days. Wouldn't have been lasting 5 days, the humidity alone. But because it's winter, because the humidity is very low, because it's a lot chillier outside, and you're not even going outside like that, it's gonna last 5 weeks. The summertime is wash and go season, baby. Time for your wash and goes. So in this summer, am I gonna wear some wash and goes? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's gonna be sometimes I wear a wash and go, and I'm gonna probably still get comments. I love the wash and go, but I love this, but I like that you're doing this, but I'm not disappearing from crochet hair, but I am doing more variety. I'm being very clear right now in today's video. Can't say that I didn't ever tell anybody, I didn't give any warning. I'm doing more variety because I'm not going to not enjoy my hair right now. I mean, I'm in my 30s, you know. I know hair starts thinning somewhere out, you know. My family has pretty thick hair. They go in their 50s with some pretty thick hair, but I know in the 60s sometimes, you know, your hair kind of thins. You kind of get a level of thinness that, you know, lasts from like 60 to 70 to 80. I'm in like where my hair has the fullness that I'm liking. It's like doing its thing. It's not being fine. My edges are still out. I sometimes want that to be out and about, and I sometimes want that shit. Okay, so if it's something I gotta apologize for, then again, I apologize for it. But I am not stopping doing crochet hair. It is just gonna be, whereas in the past, maybe I do like 13 in a year, I'll probably only do 6 in a year, you know. I'm wearing a crochet hair after this, but I think after that next crochet hair, I'm gonna try wash and go. And then, you know, then after that, maybe I go back to crochet hair. Then after that, I do a wash and go. And in between that, my content has to change. Because I'm not doing crochet hair content, I have to do something else. When I have a wash and go in, I can't talk to you guys about crochet hair because I have a wash and go. Or when I have a silk press, it's harder to talk about crochet hair topics because I have a silk press in. It's just, you know, it's more difficult. I just wanted to explain that to you guys. When he says she hopes you still stay even if I only do 6 crochet a year, you know, and if there is other content that you want to see in the interim where that is not crochet hair related, please let me know. I'm not somebody like, you know, Beauty Can Braid is an amazing person here on YouTube who does crochet hair content, but you know why she's amazing? Because she's installing it on another human being. I am doing something on one person. Like, I am the sole person. I'm the model, and I'm the channel behind the channel. She has a model in the chair and she's behind the camera. I'm in front of the camera, behind the camera, dang near the person on the like the model. I'm everything over here. So we hope that you don't get angry with us for that. Again, I don't know how to articulate it. I don't know the words. Like, it sounds stupid. Like, my friends get it when I say it, but it sounds stupid when I say it out loud. Like, I like my hair and I want to wear it. I don't know, but let's go on about the day. It is now noon. We need to take pictures. I hit, right now as I'm filming this, I have not hit 100,000. But as you're watching this, there are 100,000 of you guys here. Woo, 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 woo. Sorry, Winnie, we're excited. We're excited. We're 100,000 of you guys out here. So I got to take some 100,000 subscriber photos. I got to take some photos. And plus, Winnie's birthday is in 10 or 11 days. April 1st. She is an April Fool's baby. Born on April Fool's because sometimes she can be quite an April Fool. But we gotta take birthday photos for her. So I'm gonna put her little hat on to see, because again, she graduates today, so she has to wear a hat. So I'm gonna do it with her birthday hat. I'm gonna test with her birthday hat. But do you guys wanna see how she does with her tricks? Let me show you guys how she does with her tricks before I start taking some photos. So this is the book that they gave us. She's taking the beginner class at PetSmart. And so it just tells you all like the things we've learned each week. It's a 6-week class and she has learned quite a bit, I'd say, over the last 6 weeks. So they're teaching on the leash, pet don't pet, handling, take it, leave it, drop it, wait, on leash encounters, down, shake, we've learned a lot. So we've learned a lot over the last few weeks. I'm using pepperoni. Don't judge me. I don't take this to her with her class, but it's a very good incentive when I'm at home. So we're gonna test to see how well she does with her tricks before her test today at school, which I think she's gonna get at least a 50, but we'll see how she does with her commands. So let's do our commands. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. Winnie, Winnie, down, get down, get down, 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 down. Already. We are going to fail this test. Winnie, down, 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 good down, good down. Winnie, sit. You're already sitting. You're sitting, Winnie. You're still in the thunder. Winnie, shake, 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 good shake. Winnie, sit, sit, good sit, good sit. Winnie, sit, good sit, good sit, good sit. Winnie, sit and wait, 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 good wait, good wait. Leave it, leave it. Okay, so she's not doing good with leave it. She's not doing good with leave it. So she does better when the camera's not on, I promise. Okay, so not so much better. But there are some things. She gets down really good. She does sit. She's done sit since the beginning of time. Come when called. So in class we learn it's more about the gesture than it is them actually saying the word come. So Winnie, so I put my hand up here and I go like this, and she's supposed to come over to it, and that's supposed to make her come. So you're supposed to be able to just put your hand down and then come to you without saying the word come, and then you can add the word come to it, and that's supposed to do it. So she does like 50-50 with it. So like I can, Winnie. Okay, good, 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 good. So you're just supposed to like go like this. So in class we learn just like do a whole gesture, and then they come when called, and you don't say come yet. So I think we learned that in class 2, and then we added the word come to it like class 4 or something. Class 4 and 5 were like the most, I think the best classes. 5 was like the best class for her. But if you're thinking about puppy beginner training class, I definitely say it's worth it. Like it didn't hurt. It's not hurting to have her go and learn more. The instructor was like, she's very overly stimulated. And that's something I always get told from her. Like she went to the groomer yesterday and they gave a report card for the first time ever. They never have given me a report card. So I'm either thinking she did really bad, or it was because they just started a new program. But on it said she needs to learn to do better with staying on the table, which I'm like, how do I get her to practice staying on the table? Do I just put her on my table? You think I'm putting her on any tables in here? Any kitchen tables? How y'all think that's gonna happen? And 2, they said that she's very sweet, but she's very energetic. That's the issue too when we go to training class, is that she's overly stimulated. The teacher was like, she's overly, like there's too much here for her to focus. Like she's probably ADHD, because she's an April, again, Fool. She has ADHD. So she is just like a whole different dog. Like here she's a little bit more calm. Like you see her right here, she's a little bit more calm like this. But when we go to class, baby, y'all gonna see today, baby. But just want to do a training example. We're gonna take my 1,000 subscriber pictures. I bought some balloons from Dollar Tree, so we're gonna take my 100,000 subscriber pictures and take her birthday photos. I take photos too. Like you're not seeing those pictures today, March 20th, but you might see those pictures in April. You'll see those pictures when you see those pictures. So got done taking photos. You guys saw how that turned out. Y'all saw how y'all friends decided to do those photos. But I have changed tops. I got on this this top just because it is cold outside today. You wouldn't know it, but it's 55. Last weekend 72. I think we got all the way up to 75, 55 this weekend. So chilly. So I'm gonna put this on. I don't know. I put my socks on because I was like, I'm gonna wear boots, but it doesn't feel right with these mom jeans. I was like, I don't want to change bottoms though. I'm being so lazy. I don't know. Got my socks on already, so don't know what booties I'm gonna wear. But my 100 balloons are right here. My gosh. So like, I can't even believe it. Like, I can't even fathom it. Thank you guys so much for your support. I took my Winnie photos too. You guys saw I was going back and forth to the camera. I normally have my other phone as my like timer, and then I can click from there, but just didn't feel like it. So right now going to go to a plant nursery. I've been doing okay with some of my plants. My ZZ, I can't figure out what the life of me. I think it was a gnat problem with the ZZ. But I got this one from a nursery and it's been doing well. I got like 2 new leaves on this one. This one, I can't explain it. Like, this plant like drinks water so fast during the winter. It was so water thirsty during the winter, which was surprising because typically plants can go a long time, but this one didn't. And I got a pothos recently over here, which I see a couple of yellowings in here. Like, you see a yellow right here, but overall it's doing pretty well. So I did want a couple new ones, one to replace over here. I used to have a snake in here, but sadly, RIP. And my calathea, if you guys remember from a while ago, it's just like holding steady. Like, over the winter, it just held steady. It just did what it did with these 3 leaves. And then my fiddle leaf, oh my God, this winter, it's seen better days. It grew leaves over the winter, like it grew 2 new, but then it like browned quite a few others. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. We're gonna go to the nursery though. You know, pets are allowed in nurseries, so Winnie's gonna go with me. It's kind of like near her, not near, but it won't take me long to get to her class. So it's 1:20 now, gonna run to the nursery, and then her class starts at 3. So, oh, we gotta get your treats. Sometimes I almost forget your treats. This is your treats. We take these treats with us to class, and let's take these treats. You want these treats and these treats, Win? For your class? You're graduating today, oh my gosh. And I took your birthday photos with your little birthday thing. Can you believe it? You're gonna be 1. I gotta take your other bib, your dog grooming bib off. You are gonna be 1 year old. Can you believe it? When? Can you believe it? Let's go, girl. Did you have fun in the store, Win? We bought more plants than we thought we were gonna buy, did we not? Thought I was just getting 1 to replace the snake that died, but we walked out, we saw watermelon peperomia. Those, I let it die. I let my last palm die. I think it's a polar palm, just because it requires so much humidity in this winter. You know, winter doesn't get a lot of humidity, but we're gonna try again. And then got an ivy, and yeah, I think I got 1 other monstera. Like, if you see like their little monstera adansonii back there. So yeah, we got some plants. So you ready, Win?
Cause we
Honey, you passed beginner class. You passed PetSmart beginner class. Are you excited? I'm not even kidding y'all. Y'all might be like, we saw how she did earlier today, Leah. Don't even lie to us. And we know she ain't do good. She actually did pretty well. So the thing she did good in class was hand targeting. Hand targeting, again, is just going down and having them come to you without saying their name. Also, she does well with sit. She did well with down. What she did bad with was loose leash walking. So we walk in the store and like we just loose leash, but because we always, like, it's a dog store. We walk down the dog aisle. Of course she's gonna be excited for the treats and the toys and everything. So she didn't do good with loose leash and she did not do good with weight. She did a lot well, y'all. So don't judge my baby. My baby is maybe didn't graduate from school with an A+, but girl got at least a 70. She got at least a good C. So my baby is a graduate. So to treat her, we didn't eat today. All I had today was that bacon. So right beside us is a Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna get me some, I might get a spicy chicken and get Winnie her grilled nugget. We're gonna get a 5-piece, girl. You getting a 5 count today, honey. We getting a 5 count. Cause you a graduate, girl. You had your bib on. Everybody was so impressed with her bib. They were like, did you get it for the graduation? I was like, actually, I've had this for months. You guys should know I love my Etsy. I'm a good Etsy girl. So I got her little thing. She has one for she has at least 13. So every holiday, every month, she got a new bib. So your girl is fresh to death. So like I mentioned, your friend is taking her nap. She went into her nap spot, so she is taking her little long day nap. I'm sorry I'm interrupting you with this light in your face. Sorry about that. And sorry I'm putting this camera in here, but it is 4:48, so 4:48 p.m. and right now, oh, I'm so tired. Like, people ask, why do I prefer dating on the weekdays? Like I actually prefer dating on the weekday just because my weekends aren't any less busy than the weekday. Like, so my next date is Monday. Which, again, some people are like, Mondays, everybody hates Mondays. But for me, again, my weekdays are like my full-time job, which is very mentally I'm putting a lot in, but like when I log off I can kind of turn it off a little bit, whereas where Leah Levon and that is very like I'm physically doing a lot. Like I'm physically, like the last 6 weeks I've been taking Winnie to class, and you know, I'm getting up, filming like 9 a.m, shower, get up, film, take Winnie out. Sometimes I'm walking Winnie. Like, it's a whole process. And then at night I want to edit. Like, I haven't edited all day. It's 5 o'clock, I haven't touched a video, and people think editing is so like quick. For me, it's very time consuming just because I don't edit in one day. I typically edit and do like a first pass of a video and look at it, and then I edit the rest the next day because I need to sleep on it. I can never do, a lot of people will film a video at 9 a.m, post it at 10 p.m. the same day. For me, no ma'am, because I feel like there's some things I just need to sleep on, and then I feel totally different about it the next day. Like a video, I might cut it down, it'll be 20 minutes the first time I watched it, but then the second time I'm watching it, I'm like, dang, I was rambling a lot. Dang, I didn't need to say that. Nah, that part really doesn't add value. Let me take that out. So it'll be a 20-minute video on Tuesday. By Wednesday it'll be 14 minutes. So if I posted it on Tuesday, it would have just been that long video. So again, editing for Monday's video, which again, I'll take some time today to edit it, and then take some time tomorrow so that I can be ready to make it go live on Monday. So weekend I edit, weekdays I edit too. For me, it's no different. Like, for me, it's no different. I actually prefer weekdays also too, truthfully, because restaurants are a lot less crowded. Like, already in North Carolina, Carolina. We are not, you know, Florida, Texas, and Georgia, where things is open and life is living. We are still at, I think, 50% capacity for most of our restaurants, which on weekends they be hitting that 50% capacity. Like, I tried, I think the last date I was trying to go on was the last weekend, and like they tried to make reservations and they just couldn't, like, or the reservations were for like 10 at night, because they are again capping their capacity, meaning that on a weekend where they already might have been jumping in pre-COVID times, they can't even accommodate. So weekdays it's a lot less people, so again exposure to the outside elements and people are like a lot lower, because like who's going to a restaurant? Well, some people do, but like, are a lot of people going to a restaurant on a Monday? And then too, for me too, like I feel like I'm more about it. Like I feel more revved up on the weekday, like opposed to a weekend. Like on a Friday night, it's been the whole week, it's been everything that's going on, I'm decompressing, I'm going out on a Friday night, and then like I think the rest of the weekend I'm thinking, oh my god, did I say that right? Oh my god, is that wrong? Oh my god, should I have even said that? Does that sound stupid? Did I, like, I'm thinking about it too much, whereas opposed to I'll come home from my date Monday, go to sleep Tuesday, wake up and have to go to work and not even be thinking about what happened the day before, if that makes sense. I know it's weird, I'm a weirdo. It makes sense in my mind. In my mind it makes so much more sense than it probably does on paper. And also too, I feel like on my weekday I'm more in recruiter mode. Like I just came from, like, on a day, like Monday, I'll probably have, I think I have 3 interviews scheduled for Monday, or do I have more? 3, and then I think I have 2 meetings. So when I'm in an interview mode, I'm used to asking questions. It's more dialogue, it's more conversational. Like sometimes I even get caught up because at work I'm asking, tell me about a time when you had a difficult goal. What was that goal and how did you achieve that goal? Or tell me about a time when you had a mistake. What was that mistake and how did you correct that mistake? I'm asking those type of questions. So sometimes even on a date I find myself, tell me about a time, let me have a regular conversation. I'm not a recruiter, but I feel like I'm more in a vein where I ask questions all day for work. That's my job. Like I go on a date and it's like, I don't know, I'm not interviewing them, but a first date and a second date and dates in general, especially when you're getting to know people, and when you're a married couple, it's not you getting to know each other, it's, you know, getting out of the house or whatever. But when it's those initial times, like it is an interview. So I'm a little less nervous, I guess, in a way, just because this is what I do, but it's nonetheless, it's them interviewing me too. So I'm not weird asking them questions, but when this comes to me, I'm like, I ask the questions. 9 to 5, I ask the questions. Why am I being asked questions now? This is crazy to me. It's an adjustment period. I'm adjusting right now. But again, let me put away my plants. I got my plants that I got from the nursery today, and I went a little crazy. You guys know, y'all saw I got a little bit more plants than I thought I needed. I don't even know where I'm gonna put them all, truthfully. We'll find their temporary homes and then their forever homes a little later. I get questions sometimes, is Winnie a lap dog? I don't know what to classify her as, but she's a I want to be close dog, but maybe not sit directly in your lap. And what I mean is if I move over, so I was sitting right there, right? I move right here, she'll want to be closer to me. Like she doesn't like to be far from me, but I mean, I guess this is my lap. If my legs were closed, she would be sitting in my lap. But she, like, if I move over here, oh, am I still too close, or am I far enough? Or yeah, okay, as close as you want. Sometimes she grabs a toy if she wants it. Get your toy, bring your toy over with you, or you just want to sit by yourself. No toy? Okay, whatever you feel comfortable. You sure you don't want a toy? You want to get your toy, your pumpkin? You want your pumpkin? Yeah. So I mean, she's a lap dog, but very energetic lap dog. Like there's people who have dogs who are much closer, I guess. I don't know. I'll give her 80% lap dog. People are probably like, Leah, she's completely a lap dog. But she has like a big independence too. Like she's not always attached to me. Like I think she's just attached to me because we had a long day, and she's kind of a little tweepy. She saw me moving around watering the plant, so she's a little tweepy right now. This is more sleep than it is caring and compassion and all that. But she, like, you know, there'll be times when I'm in one room, she's in a whole nother room, ain't even thinking about being close to me. So I'm gonna close the vlog out here. It is actually 8:02 p.m. And so I've kind of taken you through like what, 11 hours of my day. You've seen quite a bit of my day today. I don't want this video to be too long, and this is just a day in my life. All I'm gonna do is edit. I think I'm actually going to, I'm not gonna skip over Monday's video, but I'm going to actually interject this video. So I might edit this video tonight, so I can't film me editing said video without having said footage. So I might edit this so it helps like define any inconsistencies that I may, you know, have in the coming weeks, or you know, I've already shown some inconsistencies. But I hope you guys stay along for this journey. If there is any content again that you guys want to see, if there's more vlog footage you want me to see, that's great. If you want to see date night lookbooks and like outfit choices, let me know down below. I don't know what to make without you guys saying down below. Now I'm gonna get comments to say, we want more crochet hair. Y'all think I don't know that? Y'all think who y'all talking to? Y'all think I don't know that? I know that's what you want, but I have hair in now, like it's in my head. But if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Even if you didn't, still give it a big thumbs up. We want all the love and support over here. Make sure that you, let me get Winnie over here so she can help close out. Winnie, let's turn our tricks. Come, Winnie. Winnie, come. We show them that you learned something today in school. You want to say bye to them? Let's close this out. If you like this video for nothing else but to say I love this video because my girl Winnie was in here, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure that you are following our shenanigans on Instagram at LeaLaVon89. You would have seen her grad stuff in real time if you followed us there. And we will see you in our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.